Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the assignment portion of my teaching memo. The learning targets for Module 6 and 7 are 1, explain the intricacies of creating a large-scale standardized test. That includes the cost. Define reliability, validity, and fairness, terms that people often get mixed up or misinterpreted. Explain the 2 principles of determining test prep appropriateness, which you'll find in Popham's chapter 14. Describe 3 ways to make test prep engaging. There are several articles in this module to guide you there. This is the first time I've combined 2 similar modules into one because there's so much material, but it's all related. We will explore the 3 legs of the test creation triangle: reliability, validity, and fairness. You'll see that in my video. We will look at the care that goes into creating large-scale tests and talk about how that might relate to teacher-made tests, like our state regents and the content exams in grades 3 through 8. We also examine how we prepare our students for those tests in appropriate and engaging ways, as well as reducing test anxiety that some students experience. Those are one of the big complaints about large-scale testing. This is a very practical module. Module 6 and 7 assignments. This module, you'll continue with the modified discussion board, initial select a response tests, which is simply attaching your own draft, your first draft, as your initial post, then taking, downloading, and reposting with feedback at least 5 exams of your classmates. This discussion board will not close. I do that because there are students who are typically the last minute posting their tests on Sunday. If I closed it on Monday, no one would see those tests. So after the discussion board ends, the closing date, please go back and revisit, make sure that you're taking the tests of those latecomers, because they need to do that to revise and refine their test. I will be doing that as well. You have a quiz on the vocabulary words that we've had to date, just to give you a little update on that. Make sure you're filling out your VIYOW. The hard copy, of course, is available in the module, and you have 2 chances to take it. As usual, there's a quiz discussion board, which very few people are taking advantage of, but that's up to you. It's there for you to discuss the ones you got wrong, but not give answers. You also have a quiz on reliability and validity. You'll need to watch my video on the topic to glean the answers. Remember that the transcript is of my voice, the things that I say in the video. Because there are PowerPoint slides in the video, I do not always read them, as a good presenter will do. They just point to them and say, take a second to read these 5 concepts. So you have to make sure you watch the video. There may be some answers in there that aren't in the transcript. So your readings this week are on chapter 14 in Popham. I just added that on Thursday. So there are a couple of people that already made their initial post. I certainly won't take away from that, but you must, to get full credit on your initial post, you must cite the assigned readings, all of the assigned readings. In this module, in these 2 modules, there are several. Popham, chapter 14, Toch, a small article, Chingos, another small article, and Bunyell, how to make test prep engaging. You should find definitions for vocabulary in your own words in Popham and my video on reliability, validity, and fairness as well as my video on test prep. So there's a chapter on test prep in Popham and I also have done a video presentation on test prep. One of the words in my video on reliability, validity, and fairness is disparate impact, which is specific to testing. If you give an answer that has to do with labor laws, and why in the world I would give you a definition for labor laws, I don't know, but I will know that you Googled it, because when you Google disparate impact, that's the first thing that comes up, but it has nothing to do with testing. My definition does. There's also an optional assignment, which is a feedback survey, which is like a mid-course survey, which will allow you to give me some mid-course feedback. Let me know what you think of the workload, the text I'm using, my videos, the overlapping discussion boards, and my availability. How have I been responsive to your questions? Or anything else you might want to add. I remind everyone that there are extra materials at the end of the module. If you scroll down, which I'm going to do right now, if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see I've had a ton of strategies to make you a better teacher, grouping strategies, activators, summarizers, and material for early childhood teachers. So that is, those are materials that are for you. You won't be tested on them. I don't care if you look at them or not, but they're there to make you a better teacher. They are strategies that you can use in your classroom. So be my guest. It's my gift to you. Finally, there's another reminder that you should click on the module overview link each week. I'll do that. Here's module 6 and 7 overview right at the top. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you will see there are 2 anchor activities. There should be a third one there. I will add that third one. I'm not sure if I've done it in all of them, but I will add it to all of them. It's the your vocabulary in your own words, your baseline survey that you're going to have to turn in at the end with citations, and the 3-part analytic summary, the TPAS. So that's it for this module's assignments. I will see you at the end of module 7.